from button. Hello and welcome back once again to another episode of Natural Wonders. Here with the same awesome crew of people. We're gonna go ahead and maybe turn this. I don't know. Do I need this light on? Let's find out. What does it look better with or without? Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
It's fired for now.
Oh no, you're better without it.
You're good for now.
But let's go ahead and do our regular shout outs as we so often do, this time for the 51st time. Let's let Jay. It's your Jay.
Me? Oh my god, hello, I'm Jay.
You've never gone first yet, have you?
I've never gone first. I don't even stream a week, but I will stream at some point. I'm a busy person this week. Got a lot of work, but I will stream on Markwood. I do a little thing called Kenshi, where we get rid of some limbs, put them on some other people, do a little limbo. It's very fun limbo.
Limbo.
I'm gonna name that the stream.
Love it.
Limbo.
Check him out. Link is in the chat. Ewan, tell us about what you do on Sundays, dirty dog.
I shall indeed. Dirty 20 live every Sunday. Yeah, I was getting mixed up there for a second. Every Sunday at 4 PM GMT +1 for some D&D and fantasy nonsense. We do some other streams as well, but that is predominantly what we do. So if you like fantasy or D&D, come and check us out there. And we play with Jay, Mitch, and Sam, obviously in the game tonight, as well as some other friends and companions.
Indeed, we do. Fantastic. Who can go next? Let's just go reverse. I'm going to keep going around with Dean. Take it away, sir.
Yep, the Paymaster on Twitch and YouTube. A lot of Pokemon stuff and Nintendo stuff with a bit of other things here and there when I am actually live.
Fantastic. Link in the chat. I am just resetting the API because it is not letting me roll dice, as it sometimes does not. Sam, tell us about your channel, sir.
Yeah, Sam JKP on YouTube and Twitch. Again, a lot of Pokemon stuff, kind of quite similar to Dean. I just ordered some more Pokemans cards.
Nice.
Still good. Soon. Yeah, should be live tomorrow. Is it not happening tomorrow? I don't think so. It should be live tomorrow.
It is a Tuesday, the glorious second.
My birthday
Woo!
Here's Dean's
Whoop,
birthday.
whoop.
Happy birthday!
tomorrow.
Second week in a row where it's one of our players' birthdays.
Yeah, it is. On a Tuesday, right?
Mad.
Or just in the general?
Yeah, Tuesday. Well, yeah, last week it was your birthday on Tuesday, and this week is Dean's birthday.
Third then, innit? Third week in a row. Week before that was mine.
Was it the Tuesday?
I was on a Sunday, but you know.
Oh,
close
God.
enough.
Basically.
And I think the week
Yeah.
before that, or 2 weeks before that, mine was on.
It was Sam's. Yeah, we're all
Birthday
in a row.
season.
Yeah.
And
And
next
Mitchell's
week
is in a couple
Saturday
weeks.
is
It's
next
yours.
week Saturday is mine.
Yes.
So,
I've got one
Mine-
more.
Mine was
Birthday
also on a
season,
Monday, but we just didn't play that day.
yeah.
Oh, we didn't know.
Yeah.
I got
You
one
would.
bit of Kenshi news. There's
Oh, go on.
£6 of them. There's £9 at the moment. If anyone wants to get
Get
it.
your Kenshi in the summer sale.
I might have to get it.
Wait, save 20 quid. Never mind.
Yeah.
Good game. Not hating. It's a good game. All right, fantastic. And last but not least, Jamie, tell us about your channel, sir.
JM12 _ on Twitch. A lot of Football Manager and F1 content. The new game has launched for like special people. I'm not one of those. So I'll be streaming it tomorrow.
Wow.
Pretty lengthy one. With launch day, so we'll just do like a little feel about the game and then some VR stuff. So want to see me scared and crash in VR? Come by tomorrow.
That I actually look forward to that. I'm excited
I
to
don't.
see you crash in VR.
I
Did
really
they
don't.
implement like the real life pain? Yeah.
Depends. Daniel said he'll stand next to me, so potentially.
They just punch you until you crash. Oh, I love it.
It's like, do you want realism? Just shake the chair. Simulate porpoising.
Jump it up and down. Love it. Brilliant. Other links, the Discord link is there in the chat, as well as the Twitter, if you want to keep up to date with us. And other bits and bobs to do with Natural Wonders, as well as announcements and updates and things like that. And attempts at content. Other than that, I don't believe there's anything else left to.
What? You?
announce. Oh yeah, I stream on another channel sometimes. Put that link there. Lambert Brain, that's me. So let's. All I'm gonna say is good luck, and let's roll the intro. Welcome back. Episode 51 today. Recap. My notes last session were very, very thorough. Comprising of the single sentence, train heist time, baby. That is the only notes I took. So let's give it the best recap from the top of my head. Y'all moved in for your train heist. Kalal successfully infiltrated the camp in disguise using the HoloNet camouflage, which you had acquired on Bespin just a few cycles before. A quick scouting mission, just searching through the train, finding out where the best loot was, where the key loot was being held, as well as getting himself just ingrained within that train, ready for when it departed about an hour later. The rest of you guys headed over to the icy caverns where you had stowed away a few days earlier and encountered some of the local wildlife. Where you were not confronted, but you know, I don't know the word. You met Xerox there, who just reinforced that do not betray the Black Suns, and also gave you some key info that the loot you were looking for would be in the blue containers with Imperial insignias upon them, which you did see during your heist, as they were kept in the middle, most secure container. The heist plan that you guys set out went pretty much how you expected it to go. Kalal snuck onto the train with the assistance of the droid, managed to stop it. Unfortunately, there was some resistance, and some of you, during, who once you had boarded, certainly came very close. Closer than you ever have before to perishing. You attached the segment of the train you were after to Hondo's enormous capital ship and took off away from Hoth as you begun to hear the screaming of TIE fighters chasing you down. You managed to keep just ahead of them and break out of the atmosphere where your hearts sank. The clean getaway that you dreamed of was not to be had, as in your path an enormous Imperial Star Destroyer awaits. And as this realization sets in, most of you stood in the cockpit right now. You can see Hondo's ship just drifting ahead of yours with almost like this tail of like chain-linked train carts. And then further than that, in the distance, this grey triangular Star Destroyer. That is where we begin today. As, I mean, the distance between you guys right now is incredibly far, luckily. But even now, already, you begin to see, like, green sickly bolts. They have no hope of hitting you from this distance, but it certainly won't stop them from just firing into space.
I don't know, I feel like you should roll for it.
Destiny.
I'll roll
Trying to
for
kill
this.
us.
Don't panic. See, now is the time to panic.
No, don't
Ro-
panic.
Roll
It's fine.
destiny.
Yes, as you guys stand, awaiting
Right side.
what to do.
Go dark side for
Oh,
one.
a rare took dark.
That is the first time I've rolled light side. since
Oh,
I've
I
come
clicked the
back.
wrong button. I
I've
clicked
come
use
back
the
to the
light
game.
side.
I'm
I-
sure.
Uh,
I'm sure that's the first time I've rolled light side since then.
did you
Mitch, I
say?
clicked the wrong button.
What did you do?
I clicked use light side. Can you flip it back?
No.
Okay, all right. I want to use that light side point. The Star Destroyer never turned up.
I'm afraid it doesn't quite work like
All right, we'll give it back then.
that. No.
Right, this button. Shit.
Ah.
I use the dark side point to keep it. Okay. You immediately hear the radio start pinging. Your comms channel gets blown up by Hondo's signature. You can see his ship beginning to avert course away from the Star Destroyer immediately.
I can't remember who's flying.
I believe it was you, yeah, because Z was
Yeah.
on the train longer than you. Z had run out of the ship and grabbed one of the speeders and drove it onto the
Yeah.
Oh,
crate
yeah,
flag.
that's
That was the last thing you did during the battle. Whereas yourself was there ready to go.
Yeah, you ran in to take the controls of Cutler, right?
Yes, that is correct. What are you guys doing to react to the scenario?
Fuck.
We still need to go.
Open the pool.
I found him.
Hey, easy. Just open the pool. Take a breath.
Star Destroyer still moving towards you. You can
Oh
hear
no!
as these bolts impact with bits of rock in space.
I'm going to start following where Humble
What on earth is going on? This is not good.
All right. We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump to an air system, and then we're gonna jump again. All right.
I'm getting lit up! And you see as one of the green bolts slams into the side of Hondo's ship. Just this huge explosion scatters across space. The loot is going to be lost if I am.
Can you jump or not? Or we're gonna have to pick it up. And you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Give me a second. You gotta walk out of the room, out of the cockpit, and find the nearest table.
Yeah, you head into that main space where the table is.
I'm just gonna dump a big mound of spice.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. This stream has gone down.
Yay.
I
Has
think we're
it?
back.
Has it?
My
Oh.
my bitrate hit 0 and now it's 10,000 and now it's back to 6,000. Cool.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It never dropped.
All right. Cool.
Like it was a buffer, but it's,
I think
it's still
it
good.
was just a brief moment.
Yeah,
My
it's still
bad.
good. That happened to me the other day.
Sorry. So you dump the powder out on the table.
Yeah, probably like 3 doses. I'm just gonna bang my head into it a few times, just sniff it up.
Fantastic. As you start doing that bip in the cockpit, you feel yourself slump to the side and grab onto the wall as the effects of the reel which Took had influenced you with begins to wear off, and you begin to hit that like hangover phase of real when you get 2 black dice on your checks for a while.
Question:
Yeah.
Does a stim pack get rid of the effects of that?
I don't believe it does.
No, I don't.
think
We've
it's
not
like
ruled it
it's
that
a-
way.
It's a time gated thing.
I think the encounter.
So
Cutscenes.
yeah.
Yeah, then I
Okay.
move back into the cockpit after
Yeah.
I've just.
Okay.
So as you watch as Hondo's like flying saucer of a ship begins to turn and just try to power its way in a somewhat futile attempt away from the Star Destroyer, you watch again as another one of these green bolts flies across space and we're going to use a dark side point for this. You watch as the sickly green energy impacts and knocks his engine. You see the thrusters explode. And you just hear the comms from Hondo go silent as now he drifts off in a direction towards your ship. That was the engine. This does not look good.
Bring us in. Let's go. We'll pick you up.
As you get closer to Hondo's ship, you start to get within that hit range of the Star Destroyer.
I say we leave him.
We can't leave. He has the loot.
I don't want to die.
We are going to die by the Black Suns.
Give me a memento. I am actually going to roll something here.
Oh shit.
So,
I honestly do not.
They
know
can't
what's
blame
in this
us.
situation.
what is your ship's silhouette, may I ask? 4?
It is. I've got out here is a tasty number that is 4.
Let me refer to my... So the silhouette is +4 larger than the target. So this is... It's a pretty hard check for them. It's 5 purple dice. It's also a very, very long range.
It's a fucking tractor beam, isn't it?
I'm gonna make it harder. I'm gonna make it 6 damage. 6 dice. It's like the hardest check we've seen in the entire campaign.
Oh, it's
now...
you. I think you're right, Ewan.
And success.
Oh man,
Now
this
a
is-
stream dropped.
I hope not. It has gone back to red,
Oh, yeah.
so
Nice, still good.
it's just gonna
What's that?
buffer, I think. Sorry.
Yeah, I
I'm-
think your internet's
yeah.
having a little haywire. This happened to me the other day. Like I couldn't get above 2,000 bitrate the other day.
Let me just exit Steam, make sure that's not like installing something, like a pre-install.
It might be.
Yeah, it
might be
probably
just a
is.
Twitch problem over the last couple of days.
Oh,
Because
perhaps it is just Twitch then. Please tell me I have a stat block for this. I'm pretty sure I do.
Anyone else worried yet?
I'm
Oh,
worried.
yeah,
Because
I
I always
have
forget
no
that,
idea what to even try.
I always forget that ships themselves don't have like you know, like a roll to hit. It's whoever's like firing the gun on the ship.
You
I'm
use
just-
gunnery, yeah.
Yeah, but for the sake of Oh, is there another? Is there a bot? Get the hell out of here, PJ. No one loves you. All right. So your tokens are there for the sake of your personal. What's it called? There's 2 bit bits. Let me delete one of them. I would say that you are unprepared for this scenario. It would be vigilance, I believe. Yeah. There you go. So there's your rolls. You guys rolled really well on vigilance. You guys are better at reacting to scenarios than you are preparing for them. It turns out. It seems. No matter how well you planned for them. Okay, I need to roll for the storm. I'm just gonna roll for the stormtroopers on their ship as like because they're all gonna go on the same initiative anyway, like the Star Destroyer. Let's see here. I suppose actually I should roll for an officer as well. I mean, yeah, I don't know the cap of the minion rule because there would be so many stormtroopers on board. But I'm just gonna say that they're in like a group of 5 in a gunnery, like they're in like a little gunnery, like artillery section of the ship, and there's like one room specifically firing at your ship right now, and there's like 5 guys in there or something like that. I didn't plan the inside of the Star Destroyer. Yeah, they're eating some burgers. So they have not got proficiency with either of the initiatives. This is a cool one for them. So cool. Where's my dice pool? There's so many tabs. There's times like these I miss my 3rd monitor. But also I don't know where to put it. A 3rd monitor. Alright. That's 3 purple dice, not what I want to roll. Roll the 3 yellow. Let's do it. They rolled nothing? What happened? Wowza. Fantastic. That was a fun campaign, guys. GG. The ship will only like disintegrate and explode on like a really bad critical injury. On like one of the worst critical injuries. That would be a TPK unless you had. I guess so. Oh yeah, good point. Seems like a good time to do it. Okay. New campaign after a year. I'm liking the sound of that. Okay, so straight away, the Star Destroyer, you begin to spot like more of those bolts of green lasers flying directly towards your path. So the stormtroopers inside are going to take a shot at you guys. However, it is still going to be at 5 difficulty. They're not taking the time to aim because there's enough of them where they are just like full assault firing at the Crate Fang now. The map as well is very representative. Like it's not. Space battles are hard to make maps for, right? Because space is fucking enormous. So it's not really an easy thing to make. So we kind of have to theater in the mind it a little bit. Let's roll to see if any of these bolts hit you. This time, no such luck as before. The bolts keep just skimming and flying past the Crate Fang, but it certainly makes you panic and put you on the edge of your seat. That was one of the stormtroopers inside. I do believe. Well, yeah, there could be more. Let's see here. It actually does not. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say they don't have one of these. They actually have 10 of these. Okay. No. I was looking for a certain thing, which you're gonna find out about in a sec. So, what? How do we rule that? I don't remember. We have used them before. So you guys watch now, and you feel the ship being this influence over the ship's trajectory begin to occur as you see a tractor beam beginning to be fired towards the Crate Fang and also towards the Corona class of Hondo's ship. Now I do need to check his silhouette because they only have it's tractor 6. You guys are silhouette 4, so it can get you guys. Well, it wouldn't just immediately zap you inside. You guys are pretty far away. Oh, they are. Shit. Because I'm looking on all these wikis for the ship and stuff. Let me just make that small. There we go. So I'm just going to roll it as an attack. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be the same difficulty. And it's going to have the same dice to roll it. Let's see. It's a fail. So the influence of the tractor beam begins, and you feel like the engines of the ship struggling to head in the opposite direction of the Star Destroyer, but then you feel the power, or whatever it is, makes it fail, and they have no such luck. Who is player 2-1? As you guys are all stood in the cockpit right now. Sure, that'll be in like the cargo bay. You run through the ship, hop over the little railing down to the storage area where Carlisle had arranged things before. Sure. We'll take that as your action this turn if you're going to get your comm link and start communication with someone. Yes. What? You idiot! No audio from Jay? What? That means that they haven't been able to hear any of you guys.
Oh, jeez.
What a palaver. Well, hopefully that's sorted.
Right. Didn't say anything important.
Right, so you contact Xerox. You tell Xerox about the situation. Xerox seems pissed. Carry on, sorry.
We can cut the load. You can pick up.
You're as good as dead. Give me one good reason.
You want the stuff? We want to live.
The Black Suns want the stuff. I'm just here to watch you.
Well, you ain't done a very good job of it, have you? Now, if you won't mind me, I'm keeping my crew alive. I'll be on the line. Put it away. I'm gonna go look for the rebreathers.
All right, so you start looking through the cargo, and with the combination of running and also communicating and stuff, we'll say that you just get into that room and start looking through the boxes. You can spot like the space gear and the rebreathers and stuff.
I'll pick up.
You aren't quite able yet to like get it on.
To grab them, yeah. But we got 4, so I think that is everyone, all the breathing people.
All right, another player. So you guys watch as Took leaps into action, runs out of the cockpit. What are the rest of you guys doing? Who rolled 2-0?
I did. There's another one though.
I think I was the
I
other
rolled
one.
one too.
Oh yes, there was two. My bad. Who would like to
Do you
go
wanna go?
first out of two?
I am completely lost as to what to do. So
Okay. Fuck. What do I get on every check? 2 black dice.
Let me check. I think it could be 2,
I think
or it
it's
could
two.
be 1. So let me see. It is two setback dice. Yeah. Oh, until the end of the session. Oh, fuck.
So, but that was. Oh no, it's this session, isn't it? Oh fuck. If one was to have spice on them and take some, would that get rid of them? Hair of the dog?
You trying to respice?
I would allow it, but it would mean 3 setback dice next time.
Might be worth it to try and get out of this situation.
And then you land on Mustafa and you do it again.
Yeah, and then it's
And
got,
we'll-
well,
then we've
like,
got our
listen,
spice.
right, okay, to every, we need to get somewhere fucking quiet, all right?
Lay fucking
In a
low.
bit. In a couple sessions. Okay. Can I wait? Let me just check one thing
It's fine.
before I do this. I need to check one. No, that one. Oh, it doesn't require a check though.
What's
I
that?
feel like you're gonna make me check.
Rule says no check.
Well, the move basic power, like, so to grab hold of something with the force and hold on to it.
Right. You can grab onto the shipping containers if they're within your capabilities as a force user, right? You can grab things that are up to a certain silhouette.
Yeah, so I have move range 3, so I can go
Range
3
3.
range, 3
Yeah.
range bands.
So you
and
can
I
reach them
have-
now because you guys are pretty close to Hondo's ship.
And I have silhouette. I can go up to silhouette 4.
So it's fully within your capability to move this object. It's just about once you make that leap to hyperspace and there's that incredible acceleration, it's
That's
about being
what you're
able
gonna
to
make me
hold onto it
Hold on
and
to them. Okay.
basically pull it into hyperspace with the ship.
Okay.
It's going to be
So
like
that's-
incredibly difficult.
Okay, but that's when the check's gonna come. I mean, I'll do it for. Okay, so
I will say right now, his
What I'm gonna-
ship is still attached via a magnet to the.
oh, so he'd need to drop it.
Yeah, I actually.
But I can still grab hold of it. I just need him to let go of it.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, so can I move into the gunnery position and still see it?
Yes. Yeah, you would be able to. Yeah.
Okay, so my movement, I want to run to the gunnery position. Just so I'm on a gun and ready. And then my action, he's gonna take his backpack off.
Mm-hmm.
And pull out one of the doses of spice that he's got for Took.
Dear.
He's just going to really contemplate it for a minute. And then, as a little incidental, can I just Took? Captain?
What?
This is for you! And then all you hear is...
Oh, that's my boy! Never go down sober!
It really is a slippery slope.
Yeah, for a bit fucking Obi-Wan is not pleased right now.
Go home and just live your life.
Okay, so I
Fucking
take the
gateway
spice.
spice.
Then I will just sit and wait to find out if we're going to be going to hyperspace for the time to
All right.
grab on. But I'm just sitting in the gunnery position, just waiting in case there's any TIE fighters or anything.
Cool. So that's your turn. I actually didn't roll initiative for Hondo, but now I have, and he rolled a 3-1. So
Ooh.
Hondo, on his turn, will spend his action to initiate the detachment of the magnet, and you watch as it, and the wire just with the excess kind of like this release of like the pneumatic pressure and the magnet just like drifts it backwards away from the containers, and the containers just kind of like float in space idly. So that's his action. His maneuver over the comm you hear him. All right, I'm gonna get in a breathing suit and I'll get to the airlock.
All right. We'll see you then.
Right, and that's the last you hear from him for now.
Last to hear from him
Last
in general.
Lal, have you got any idea what you want to do on your turn?
Ish. So, I misread that, which is not ideal, but it is fine. I'm going to. I want to roll something. That's the problem, right? So I'm already in the cockpit, aren't I? Because everyone is in there to begin with. As like all of this ordeal is beginning, and I kind of start to panic a little bit. There's a moment where I try as hard as I can to remember whatever I did with Bip Bip, and just kind of take a second to breathe. And I'm gonna close my eyes and put my hand on the back of one of the chairs, and that is my flavour for using the. Which one do I want to do here? I guess the plot course action, which I don't know how useful that will be in this situation, but on a success, each success reduces the difficult terrain penalty on the next piloting check by 1 black dice. So I just want to do a check. So that's my that's what my action is going to be. So it's a 3 difficulty check.
So it says either astrogation
Or perception.
Perception. I will, given the flavour, allow you to use a different skill if you had one in mind, like a discipline or a willpower or something like that. I'll allow
I
it.
think they're worse.
If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Let me just check what my discipline is. Yeah, it's actually worse. So I think I'll stick with the perception right now.
Well, I'm going to give you a blue dice for flavour.
Okay, awesome, because I also get a blue dice naturally on it.
Awesome, there you go. So that's 2 blue dice total.
Okay.
Sure. So for each success, it reduces the difficulty.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is. Have you put the dice in already, or do you want me to put the blue dice in?
Put them in already, yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. I hope I roll something. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay,
You've
good.
got a lot of advantage to spend.
I did. How much have I got? That's exactly why I wanted
5.
to roll. Okay, so okay, it's not a super success, but it is something. All right, so the way that I'm flavoring this is I'm kind of like sensing where the bolts are coming from, and trying to help direct the ship in a way, or like kind of giving instructions like that there is a bolt coming from a certain direction to try and move the ship out the way and sort of like flip around where the bolts are firing at. So what was it? 5? I lost count. Yeah, 5. So yeah, we don't want that one. It's not one that I want. What does that say? Oh, that's a... Okay, never mind on that one. Okay, so I want to use 2 to add a blue dice to. Well, it says to my next pilot, gunnering, computers, or mechanics check. But can I use that to give it to the pilot because I'm stood beside them?
You can give it to your next allied character.
Oh, that's the. Oh yeah, that's the next one. Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. So. I don't know how much I can stack these. That's the problem. I don't know how much we like. Is there a limit on that? I don't think we've ever.
You rolled 5 advantage. It's rare, so you can absolutely stack it if you want to.
How fucked is the system strain, by the way?
I don't believe you've suffered any system strain.
We for some reason have some system strain on the ship already, but do you reckon that should be not there?
I reckon it shouldn't be because you've been in port many times.
Yeah, we got 7 for some reason. I'll bring it down to 0 then.
Okay, sorry, this is taking a bit.
It's fine. We're living longer. It's all right.
Yeah.
Just give us some more time to think, to be honest.
No, this is a tough encounter for me to even rule. Like, it's been a tough one. I'm excited.
I feel like Mitchell's prepping as we go.
I'm keeping my cards close to my chest. Mr. Morton.
Alright, so one, I'll count it down from 5. So 1 to give blue dice to the next allied active characters piloting gun and computers or mechanics check.
Sure.
Can I choose to give that specifically to piloting so that it isn't?
It says to
pursuit,
any
but-
allied characters for 2, or do you do it? Or you do
No, it
not
says
for
to
1?
the next active characters piloting. Well, I'll give it anyway, and we'll just see what happens.
Sure.
I'd like to use another 1 to notice a single important point in the ongoing conflict. Is there anything that I kind of pick up specifically that might help? Like maybe a way to get out of this situation that suddenly comes out to me as I reach out.
So, like, as you reach out, you do get this strong feeling that it's almost like you tap into this, like, battle meditation, like, ancient technique, and you get the strong feeling that right now the tides of battle are incredibly overwhelmingly against you. But there's just this, like, slight, like, feeling, this glimmer of, like, this is gonna change. Like, something is gonna switch this battle.
What?
Something's gonna happen, and
Oh
you just feel like this rush of just like hope feel through your body.
Oh my goodness, that gave me chills. Okay, that's throwing me off a little bit now. Alright, okay. Okay, actually, what I've just noticed is that the two... I've realised it's the 2 advantage that is to any allied characters next
That's right.
piloting. So I'll take another one off because that's the one I would have used. And then I think I'm going to do that again, so give another blue dice. So that would be basically doing that particular one twice. So 2 blights to the next any allied characters, blah 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 blah.
Uh-huh.
I still have a maneuver, right?
So,
I don't have the personal maneuvers up, but I'm assuming I can still take like my own personal maneuver of like.
yeah. You can still do. Like,
Oh,
your
I've just
movements
realised it's
and your-
actually part of the cheat sheet for the thing anyway. I'm
Yeah,
getting
right,
so
shit,
lost.
this, yeah.
I'm then gonna do the assist. I'm gonna flavour it as doing it as an assist. That's a 3rd blue dice, but that can be on
Alright.
anything, right?
So that's. I think the assist you get to choose, right?
I do believe it just says to another character's next action, so I think I have to choose, right? So I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna choose who's usually the main pilot, Zakian, right?
Zakian, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna give it to Zakian. I
Fantastic.
think.
Just to clarify it, so I think the difference between the 2 blue dice for the advantage for starships is when it says any allied character, you choose. When it says the next, it's just whoever goes next gets it.
Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah.
did you use the any allied?
I did. So I would specifically say in that case for Zakian.
So Zakian's going to get 2, guaranteed.
Yeah.
If he's next in initiative, he's going to get 3. But we'll see.
So the assist. I'm using the assist
He's next
maneuver,
first,
which is add to another character's next action.
That's right. So he's going to get guaranteed 2, and then there's 1 just floating in the pool from because you spent 1 advantage on that one as well, right?
So I'm using my maneuver for the assist, which is just
That's
to
right.
another character's, and then I did the. Sorry about this. I did
No,
the
it's absolutely
2 advantage one. Add blue to any allied character's next piloting, etc. I did that twice, so that was 4 advantage, and the 5th advantage.
Oh,
The final one was the notice.
the notice
yeah, I
only
missed
cost 1, right? That's
Yes,
right.
it
I
did,
thought
yeah.
notice was 2. Right, never mind.
That's
then.
all right.
Fantastic. Yeah, so that works out. So Zach can have 3 blue dice on his next pilot.
Can I ask a question before I finish my turn?
Of
I
course.
can still take strain to get another maneuver, right?
Yeah.
How much is it to take a maneuver? I've never done this.
2 personal strain.
Yeah.
How fucked is my mind? Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to. No, never mind. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm
Fantastic.
not
What a
feeling
turn.
good.
All right.
Okay, that's
So
me.
next up is the Star Destroyer officer.
Oh.
You see the Star Destroyer correct its course ever so slightly. And on what would be his action, I'm not going to tell you what he's doing, but you see bay doors begin to open on the side of the Star Destroyer.
Haha.
As
Someone jump to hyperspace.
a deployment of TIE fighters
Oh, I don't like that other one.
approach.
I don't like the one
You
that's
have
different.
seen one of those before. You fought one of those before. It's a TIE Striker.
Yeah.
Um,
You weren't thinking about in it.
Yeah, that one goes up top, doesn't it?
yeah. It goes top bins all the time.
Fuck's.
So, and Kalal, whilst you're still in touch with that kind of like ability that you just tapped into, you feel like this overwhelming, like, this is really bad now. Like, this is getting worse. Things are getting worse. So they deploy, and I'm just gonna give them the same initiative as the Star Destroyer officer, so they'll go in the next round of initiative. All right. Player character who rolled 1-2.
Me.
Zakian, what are you doing on this turn?
What's the max speed of the ship? Is it 4?
I believe so, because you used to have a -1, but you don't anymore because you fixed the ship up. Stop that from being a thing.
And yeah, for my maneuver, I'm going to punch it, which means we'll suffer
Strain equal to the
per
amount
speed
of...
gained.
So you would have been at speed 1 right now as you just got out of
Yeah.
atmosphere, so that'll be +3 system strain as you just wham all the way up to 4 and begin to accelerate away from Hondo's ship or towards it.
What's the plan? Are we picking up the ship?
Hondo's about to jump out. He said he's going to eject in the spacesuit.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
He said he'd make his way to the airlock. He didn't say he was going to jump out into space.
Oh, well, he's going to the airlock.
I assumed that's what.
Yeah, I
I
assumed
know
that's
you
what he was
guys
going to
think-
do. You said
I mean-
airlock.
I mean, he might now that you've said it.
There's no ship in an airlock.
In which case, then I will move the ship so that we can. It's alongside it to deploy the boarding ramp. Would we be able to? Because
Wait,
he's only
what was
lost his engine.
You're going to put the... I'm so sorry. I just completely blanked out there because I was reading the rule. You're going to move the ship around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And get
And
to...
deploy the boarding tunnel.
Like,
bridge.
you're going to try and dock with this ship.
That's the one.
That's fine. So you can begin that plan.
He'll still be able to do that because it's only his engine down, wouldn't he?
Yeah, in theory, he could still activate that system from inside his ship.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So you begin to position the ship where you've docked with his before. We'll say it's on the bottom nub, where the docking tube is, and you begin to like position the ship so that your tube begins to extend in where it should be. We'll say that would be
I'd say that's my action.
your action to do that, and then your maneuver was to move the ship. Did you cancel the punch it thing? Did you not do that in the end?
Oh no.
Did you still
I'll
do it?
suffer. Can I suffer strain to punch it as well? Just so that we're at full speed.
Sure. Yeah. So you zoom all the way over to his ship, get over there, and as you kind of like float below him,
Yeah.
get ready for that. Okay, sure. That's everything you
do
can do
we-
on your turn, I believe.
Do we all suffer
Yeah.
strain for that? Did you
No,
say?
it's just the ship suffers strain for the punch.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Wait, so you're saying that's an extra maneuver, not an action?
What punch it?
No, punch it's a maneuver,
That's right. Yeah.
and then move into to bridge with him.
Moving
Another
to get to
maneuver?
him would be the maneuver, and then
The
activating
second
the
maneuver.
arm would be the action.
Oh, would it?
I guess so.
Then,
Yeah.
then I won't activate the arm because
Okay.
then I wouldn't. Then I will. Then I'll roll. Then I'll do jam in to jam the TIE striker so
Okay.
they can't communicate.
Interesting. Okay. So is there a check involved with that, sir? Is that a?
Yeah. Got two computing.
Two deployed computers, yeah.
Two deployed computing. Yeah.
All right, yeah, go for it. You have got the jammer on board, so you can use that system.
And I have what, 3 or 2 blues? Something like that.
That's on your next piloting, gunnery. There was like a
But he
list.
gets 1 because it was just floating for an assist, right? So he'll get 1.
You get 1 out of that pool. Let me just double check.
And the other 2 for his next piloting check.
Well, it doesn't specifically. It's for the next one of these following checks. So it's the next piloting, gunnery, computers, or mechanics check, including the active character. So you will get all 3 on this check.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready?
Go for it. Yeah, I mean, you can certainly see from the feedback the jamming console is giving you, you have managed to sever its communication.
Okay. And I've got 5.
A 5 advantage to spend.
Yeah. Starship advantage. Here we go. What can we do? What can we do?
There's quite a few options.
Oh fuck! There's a lot to read.
Is there a don't die option?
If you look hard enough. There's some pilot only ones as well. But you're not necessarily in an asteroid / debris field, so you can ignore that.
Nah. Well, then I'll add a blue dice to the next piloting, gunnery, computers, mechanics. Twice.
That'll be Z twice. Z is the only one to
Yeah.
go. Sure, that's 2.
And then
advantage.
recover 1 system strain. Why not?
Yeah. Sure.
How much system strain are we at the moment then? Oh, right now.
3.
But it should have been 3, so now it should be 2.
2. Okay.
Right.
I got it on the
Cool.
group sheet.
So Z, you're up.
Yes, is that to advantage on anything?
No, it's computers, gunnery, piloting, astronation, stuff like that.
Okay, so yeah, the only thing I was thinking of doing was jamming the comms, which Zakin has successfully done. So as I kind of
he's done
like
it to
see,
this one
It's only on the
ship
Tide Striker.
so can you do it to multiple ships at the same time?
I guess if it's multiple people's actions using the system.
I mean, I'll just want to. Is it only the Star Destroyer in this striker at the minute? Or
The
are there
only ship
other-
that has been jammed. There's 4 different
On the
TIE fighters
field.
ahead of you. Coming your way.
Oh, wait. Advantage may be spent to jam 1 additional target. 1 advantage may be spent to jam 1 additional target.
You got 5 advantage.
Yeah, so take the strain back up to 3, lose 1 of the blue dice, and I'm going to jam all 4 of the TIE Striker and the 3 TIE Fighters.
Yeah, fantastic. So they all lose communication with each other and the home ship. Brilliant. There you go. So you only get 1 blue. Is it 1 blue dice? Z will get?
Yeah, so Z only gets
Yeah.
1, and
Yeah.
we're back up to 3 system strain.
Yeah, so as I see like Zakin successfully do this, and I hear, the sound of the TIE fighters, Z is just gonna run. I assume it'll be my maneuver to get up to one of the guns, right?
Yeah, it's always been a maneuver to run through the ship and get on the gun.
So whatever one Bip Bip isn't in.
I think Bip Bip goes up, you go down usually, but we'll just say that is the
Oh, we didn't have time to race.
No race. Oh.
No racing
I'll
today.
just slide down, and Z is a very stressed boy at the moment, at the top of his strain threshold.
That is right.
So I am just gonna. He just grabs the gun, swings it around, and just goes ham, firing at the striker.
So of course, the range right now is pretty far, and the silhouette of your ship is 4. The silhouette of their ship is. I don't need 20-foot smalls. Get out of here. Dude. Guess I don't have one in the game. I have one somewhere else. So many tabs. Let's scroll. we are. ASB nurse, cloud car. No, not walkers, starships. So their silhouette is 3. You guys are 4, right? Man,
Yeah.
TIE fighters are like way bigger than you think, I guess.
Also, would my quick strike work in this against targets that haven't acted yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
so
they haven't acted yet. They've just deployed, and you immediately get the drop on them.
So I get an extra boost dice on this.
That's a lot of fun. So this is a 2 difficulty check. I am going to add 1 difficulty because of the range, although I don't know if you're supposed to consider that, but I'm going to because I consider that. But you're going to get 1 blue dice from the gunnery check. And what did you say your quick strike gives you? Was it?
It's just one blue dice.
There you go. So
One
2
extra
blue dice, 3 purple. Go ahead and give it a go. Who are you firing at? Just
The striker, just the one that looks most threatening, and I think will do the most damage to the Empire. Nice.
that is a hit with 3 advantage. Fantastic.
What can I do with advantage?
So yeah, you watch as you fire a singular flurry of red blaster bolts fires through the storm of green, and actually strikes its target on the first attempt. Let's see what your gun's damage is. I believe it's 6. This Crate Fang has 6 damage. So what is the TIE Fighter's defense? Armor 2. Is armor like soak? I forget. I think it is, yeah. Cool. Yeah, so you see like sparks fly off that TIE fighter as the bolt impacts it. But it seems to stay its course and keep on flying towards you.
Okay, and I'll use that 3 advantage to, because when dealing damage, have the shot temporary damage a component of the attacker's choice. Oh, but that's rather than deal damage. I want it to deal damage. So I guess Kalal's kind of done this thing through like the force, the bigger picture. I want to see if I can notice something about.
Notice something?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what you notice. See, as your turn ends, at the top of the initiative, you catch it. You're on the bottom gun,
Yeah.
which just so happens to be facing. You can see the icy planet of Hoth below you. You watch as this like white surface of the planet. You see this one glowing red dot as a cannon fires from the surface of Hoth up at the Star Destroyer.
Oh,
At the Star Destroyer. You.
Shut
Yeah,
the front
guys,
door.
we walked into yet another movie.
Oh, wait, are we in another movie?
This
Are
is
we,
The Empire Strikes Back.
are we seriously in the Empire
You know
Strikes
the
Back
Empire
again?
Strikes Back happened this time.
We caused it. We caused it. We keep causing it. We
It's a success. So you watch as this huge blast of energy hits into the bottom of the ship. You see most of the blast get diffused across this blue ripply shield that it almost ripples like water across the bottom of the ship. But they do take some damage.
Oh,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Z, you spot also
Mm-hmm.
flying towards you. Unfortunately, at first, you feel a little bit of dread as those pursuing TIE fighters join the fray. But behind them, they are being chased
Oh,
by a
shit.
squadron of X-wings, and this is when you hear the ship's radio ping. Come in, Crate Fang, come in. This is your squadron. The familiar call sign.
It's so funny. Oh.
What on earth is going on up there? It's Amira Manarth's voice sounds off through the ship.
Only the cockpit can reply to that, right? That's cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's all I can do on my turn.
That's
But I'm just going to use because I'm at my threshold. I'm going to use the 2 extra advantage just to get rid of some strain because
Good
I'm
plan.
in dangerous territory.
All right. Cool. Star Destroyer Gunner. You guys are still just at the edge of their range. So they are. I'm gonna go ahead and fire towards you. It's gonna be. They're gonna take a shot at everything in range. So the first shot's gonna be towards Hondo's ship.
Oh!
Oh my lord.
There's a lot of threat.
You watch as an incredibly large blast of energy fires towards his ship. One of the main front and starboard or port cannons you choose. I just started reading words. You watch as the what would be starboard cannons fire towards you. Holy, this is real bad for Hondo.
Not the loot.
The loot's detached.
Oh yeah. Oh it's fine. Kill
Who
him.
is the
I'm
fine.
gonna. We need to just leave the rebels with this shit. Let's just fucking go.
So Hondo's ship, as the blaster bolt fires into the side of it, you see a huge eruption. It hits the top side of his vessel, and you see sparks and shrapnel fly out the bottom side as they scatter across the side of the Crate Fang. You hear it sounds like a rainstorm in space, and then another bolt hits as it has the linked quality, and he takes 22 damage.
That is insane.
Let's not get hit by that.
What's the Crate Fang's health? How much?
We're on.
That would kill you, I believe.
Oh,
That
yeah,
would.
what's
That
the
would.
good.
Kill us,
attack?
yeah.
Good.
We are on.
Oh, 22. That's not max.
No, max out. We're 16 out of 22, so we can't take another hit.
27. Decrease defense in affected defense zone by 1 until the critical hit is repaired. So you watch as now another system fails on Hondo's ship, and you there were some rudimentary shielding abilities on his ship still up, and you watch as they completely fail.
Oh, so he can't attach anymore.
So he has no shields.
He can still attach.
His ship, though,
I thought-
the size of it, luckily, holding it together in one piece. I almost forgot that they're going to shoot at you next. I always let them get away with that. Hang on, let's see what I can do with that. Correct.
Oh no, the gun's jammed.
It literally could be, to be honest. It's a lot of threat. And I'm still learning what to spend that on as well.
Yeah, but did we not say Triumph overrides threat?
No,
Or is it
overrides.
Triumph overrides
I
foul?
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would still be a
Like, if you
success,
fail.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
so here's what we're gonna do. The fire, at least for the moment, ceases within the main battery of the Star Destroyer, as all of a sudden, this cacophony of explosions you've been hearing as these blast bolts keep flying through space just fall silent, and all you can hear now is the roar of those TIE fighters as they approach, and the Star Destroyer gunner is going to drop to the bottom of the initiative for the rest of the encounter. Essentially, they're going to have a 0-0. They're not going to go again at the end of this round.
Okay, I was just about to ask.
Don't let me forget that, because I will try and make them go again, I'm sure, when we get there. At this point, that is their turn. On Hondo's turn, you hear, "Oh, shh, I'm coming out!" And he is going to do what you thought he would. As that explosion racks across his ship, you watch as the little door opens up, and you watch as Hondo leaps out into space and just floats towards the Crate Fang. And he's let's say he's 200 meters from your ship and his, just hanging in the middle of space. "This is so weird! Please catch me!" He's just floating there.
Leave him. Leave him.
Jump to hyperspace.
Oh, that'd be so evil.
If I was a stormtrooper, I'd be shooting at him.
Okay. Let's add the rebels to the initiative as well. This is a big initiative.
This is.
All right. Which player character would like to go next? Well, this is the first player character this round, yeah.
That's me. Oh, well, I'm gonna do what I was gonna do. Run to the cockpit
Sure.
with the masks.
You arrive in the cockpit with the breathing mask, and only Zakian and Kalala are in here now.
You lob the breathing masks at both of them. Hey, what's the damage? What's going on? What's all these other ships?
They're
You look-
really
yeah.
odd.
Oh, we're saved. Let's put them through. They try hail them. See, I'm going to try and hail the rebellion.
Great thing, is that you? Come in.
Ah, yes,
Samara
us.
Manar, it's your squadron.
Oh, you took your sweet time, didn't ya?
For a battle we didn't know was happening, sure thing.
What's the deal then? You got reinforcements coming? We get out here.
You need to hold on. They're not going to be here yet.
Good. Right. We gotta save one of ours. We'll join in the fight afterwards.
Isn't that Hondo Onaka's ship?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I heard that.
I thought I'd put you off.
This is a group call now. I'm
Alright,
FaceTiming you. Look, and you just see Hondo floating in space on your face.
Right, pick us, swing us around, Zaki, and pick the old geezer up.
All right, that's your turn, Took.
Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah.
Who's going next?
I might as well go next and swivel round and pick up a...
All right, so you bring the ship round. We'll say that it's your maneuver to like swing the ship as the cargo bay door opens. You can put yourself. I'm actually going to ask for a piloting check.
Let's say I swung around a little too much and...
He gets 2 blue dice.
You already spent those on a computer's check.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, eat shit.
With the stress of the situation and everything going on, I'm going to make it a 3 difficulty check. You're a pretty experienced pilot, but I don't know if you've ever had an Imperial Star Destroyer firing at full blast at you. So, give it a 3 difficulty.
Well, I'm trying to pick someone out of space.
Make yourself
Yeah, maybe not.
a space piloting check, please. Alright, yeah.
Easy.
As cool as a cucumber, you swing the ship round into the perfect position. Now, on Hondo's next initiative turn, he should, as long as nothing else changes, fly into the door of the Great Fang. Alright?
Whatever.
Anything else you want to do this time?
Yes, I want to spend that advantage too. Two.
You have 2 advantage to spend, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to add a blue dice to my next piloting gunnery computers on my
Sure
challenge.
thing. You can add that to your sheet so we don't forget it. Alright. Which player character would like to go next?
Yeah, go on.
Bit. What you gonna say?
So, do I see the ships and stuff appear?
Yeah, you would actually from you're on the top of the ship. You would probably hear the communications from where you are in the ship. Like you would hear the sound of Amira Manaf's voice and recognize the Azure Squadron calls.
Can I com then as a quick thing to the cockpit?
Yep.
And just ask, you also want me to try and grab onto the loot, or do you also want me to fight? Pick one.
I'll allow a quick response.
Whatever. Just do it. Just do it.
Whatever. Okay. Well, in terms of that, because Bip is fucking worse for wear. I'm gonna use a light side point to grab hold of the cargo.
Gonna use a light side point. So you grab on.
Yeah,
gonna
I
say-
have to do it. To use
Oh,
the
okay.
thingy, it's spend the light side.
You spend the light side point, and you reach out through the force. You can see in this cockpit, it gives you the best view. You've got this basic like glass half dome above you, and you can see the 3 chained train carts floating in space, Imperial insignias all over them. You reach out through the force, and you can feel you have a hold on them. You watch; they're ever so subtly drifting away from Hondo's ship. The shot, well, not shockwaves, but the disconnection of the magnet had kind of like sent a little reaction of just a gentle drift, and you watch as it like steadies in place. And now it looks like it's almost paralyzed, like stuck in its spot.
Yeah.
All right.
There's nothing else I can do, is there? Not really. Because that would be my action, I take it, right? To do that.
That would be an action.
Yeah. Am I allowed to calm the cockpit again?
You've already communicated once this turn. It will have to be a maneuver.
So no. It'll have to be a maneuver.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't had a maneuver.
You haven't spent a maneuver yet, but this would be your maneuver now.
Would be my maneuver. Okay, I'll do that, and just to calm the cockpit. This probably doesn't need a response, but Misa have it. We need to jump.
Right. I'll allow you to flavour that as an assist maneuver to Zakian. Give him a blue dice.
Yeah, sure.
His next check. Cool. Next up, Rebels. The Azure Squadron are going to swoop in and begin a dogfight with these TIE fighters over here behind you. You watch as they kind of like interlock between each other and all begin to almost, like spiral round, and there's blaster bolts flying everywhere.
Baseball.
I'm just going to pool all their HP together and make one sort of attack. Just for the sake of expediency here to one of them. Nice.
Very nice.
You watch as the expert nature of this Azure Squadron. I mean, you've seen these guys fight before on land. Like, they're pretty well trained with a blaster. They're even better at doing the thing that they do, which is flying X-Wings. They hit every single one of these X-Wings in the most crucial part, going straight to overload their shields. Completely disabling all of their shields. So they can immediately get through to where it hurts, and they take, a lot of damage. Fantastic. Awesome. I'm gonna roll something. I'm gonna decide a number in my head. Alright, you guys count yourself lucky. On this initiative count, although Amira Manaf had recently contacted to say that backup wouldn't be arriving yet, you do hear the sound of 2 vroom, vroom, as you see 2 rebel corvettes arriving out of hyperspace. And you hear another bit of communication over the comms. You hear a familiar voice with a robotic tinge to it of Saw Gerrera. What have you done? We're gonna have to handle this from here. Get out of here. And then you hear another voice, an unfamiliar voice. This is Harrison Dula of the Rebellion. We'll take this from here. As you watch as these 2 corvettes just immediately begin firing upon the Star Destroyer. As an almighty battle has erupted here.
Yep, we caused Empire Strikes Back.
Alright. Officer, you watch as the Star Destroyer, officer on his turn, the ship now, realizing the situation it's in, turns its attention from your predicament to be facing the corvettes.
Oh man.
And I am going to use something else here. A dark side point. You watch, and I know this is getting a little crazy right now.
Oh god, what's happening?
I'm scared.
I'm using the token of a Lambda class shuttle, but it's not a regular Lambda class shuttle.
Oh.
You see a familiar looking, dark coloured Imperial shuttle with its wings furled out, flying in your direction, ignoring the rebellion.
For fuck's sake.
No way!
Which PC's going next?
Seb, we need to go. We need to go.
Is Hondo in the ship yet?
Hondo will be in the ship on his next initiative.
Okay, okay.
I've gone already, haven't I? I'm pretty sure.
You went already this round. You got the ship lined up. As long as nothing like blows him out the way or pushes him
Oh
off.
yeah. As
It
long
will.
as that doesn't happen. Hint, hint.
He goes before any of the enemies right now, so he should be alright.
I was wondering if I can hail that strange ship.
You can give it a go.
I just want to see what voice comes back, to be honest. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, give it a go.
I am... Or how many, I guess.
Are you sure about that?
I am going to... Oh. I actually would like to go, if that's alright. I just realised I kind of took that. Okay, so I'm just trying to read something to see if it is a specific target. It says the target, so I guess that is true. So, sensing that is who is coming, like that there is a ship. As I'm like pushing out, do I sense anything? Do I feel any kind of vibe? Or oh god.
No, he's counted me.
So you're reaching out. You're still kind of intact with that
I love the
That lingering-
the circle on the mic.
ability.
Yeah, works well, right?
Oh,
Oh
the
yeah,
cams
this
are
is a
frozen.
little bit of. Oh yeah, they
I'm
should.
the
be
only
better
one
now.
that's not frozen.
Oh, odd.
Yeah, weird. Jay's the only one that moves. What the hell?
Why? Is what I want to know. Is that better? This has never happened to me before.
That's so weird.
Now
is it
Sam's
me?
moving, and Ewan's moving,
It's fine now. It's just
but
Dean.
I'm not moving. Oh, that's my video.
Yeah,
I bet my
Dean-
video
Dean.
background has messed with it.
Ah, there we go. It's fixed.
Does it
Oh,
work
no.
now?
Oh, wait, I don't know. No, I'm still at the bit where you're not.
Oh yeah, it's better now.
Yeah,
That's
I've got.
oh, I
mine's
can't have
really
panic
delayed.
in the background. Damn, not
working.
fair.
Yeah,
Never
it's
mind.
Dean's still frozen though for some reason.
Yeah, and me.
Oh, for gosh sake.
And Ewan.
Wait,
It's-
and
I don't know,
Ewan,
it's
yeah.
weird.
Oh, look what you've done.
What is happening?
I changed the video background as a joke, and now it's all
No fun allowed.
no fun, said the Empire.
Maybe now Mitchell's frozen.
Game.
Is it because that changes the Discord? What you're using to cap?
Let
Like
me
the
re-pop out. Like
pop-outs?
I've stopped the pop out. I'm restarting the pop out. Does that fix it? That looks like it fixes it. Perfect. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I know that this has been a big old encounter already. But we'll push on now that things are better. Who was
I'm still
going?
frozen.
Pillar was going, I believe.
Yeah. So basically, I
I'm
want
still
to.
frozen.
You're better now. You're better now.
I want to do the scan the enemy action, but again, kind of a similar flavour of kind of like scanning them by kind of reaching out. And I'm going to do that on that bigger ship that is coming directly towards us. So, debating here. Oh, what's going on here? Alright, I was looking on the wrong sheet. Do you know what? Okay, I'm gonna roll for this. So, I think I get a blue dice on perception checks, and it is a 3 difficulty. I'm pretty sure.
Alright.
Yeah, 3 difficulty.
I'll add the blue dice.
Thank you.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Perception.
A lot of advantage, but unfortunately,
Rip.
you reach out and you just can't quite seem to. You kind of feel like you're being blocked by a very dark but superior power.
If can I use a light side to turn it into a success?
I'll allow it.
I'd like to use a light side.
Sure. So you feel this resistance, this, what you assume, from what BitBib has kind of taught you, this dark side of the Force, it feels like, at least, the opposite to what you guys are tapping into. But you kind of nail down and use your willpower to push through, and you manage to get a read of this ship. There's certainly some very nasty individuals on board, it feels like.
Plural.
Yeah, I just accidentally said that.
Well, I was gonna say I
Oh,
literally have an ability
yeah.
that allows me to sense things in close range. Could I flavour it through like
Do you really want to do that?
feeling it?
I
you really
would
want to
say
still
that
told
this
you?
is not close range.
Fair enough.
So you get the effects of the scan the enemy, which is
Mhm.
just remember that. I think it lets you do like extra rolls and stuff, right? The next
It
hit against them.
roll twice for the next critical hit against the target and choose one result.
There you go.
And then affect one extra critical hit per. Oh, that's. I don't know what
So
that
if
means.
someone shoots at them and rolls a crit, you like roll it double and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what. I don't know if the second part of this ability is tied to the scan ability or the actual ability itself, or when someone rolls against the target. But okay, I don't know, but it's fine. We'll work it out if it happens. I guess.
Anything else in your turn, Kalal?
I'm gonna give an assist with my maneuver to. I'm gonna give it to. I guess still Zaki, and I'm in the cockpit. I guess.
All right,
So
fantastic.
blue dice to Zaki, and that's it.
Who has not gone this initiative yet?
Me.
Z, you're up. You see this
He's like-
dogfight going on down below you. You actually see the TIE fighters taking quite a beating against the Azure Squadron.
Okay. Yeah,
A couple
what-
of them are like puffing smoke out the back of them, and all of them you notice their defenses seem to be disabled.
Okay. I'm gonna turn my attention. Because I'm just still in this gun, and my camera has gone really blurry.
A classic
Still
sound.
in this gun, and you know, with just help has just arrived. I'm feeling a little bit less panicked. I'm just gonna start firing at that new shuttle that's appeared, and I'm gonna take an aim maneuver as well.
You're gonna take two. Oh no, you don't need to take 2 strain for that. You are gonna get an extra bonus dice because they have also just joined the initiative.
Oh yeah,
you
my
get
quick
your
strike.
quick strike. There. Oh gosh, what is the freaking silhouette of that thing? Probably not enough to make a difference to the rule, but I'll double check just in case.
I think you should blow it up, Sam.
Silhouette force, that's cool. I mean, honestly, if you roll a critical here, it will be a double critical, and it could be impactful.
Just kill like our
Well, you don't know that.
potentially our Sith characters.
So 2 blue dice. Is it a 2 difficulty check or a 3 difficulty check at this range? Let me just double check. 2 difficulty because you are the same size. I'm gonna say they do have some defense on that ship though, because it is a
Okay.
special
That's fair.
one. Go for it.
So just so you know, it's not a second crit. You roll twice and choose which one you want to use.
Okay.
Damn it, Ewan!
Oh,
Oh my lord! What are the chances of that? So you see, you
100,
watch as
right?
you kind of track this new emerging shuttle, and it flashes back. You remember that night on now Hutter in the Hutter Towers. That
Okay, that confirms it.
rainy landing platform with this dark Imperial shuttle with red windows sat there, and it seems to be the same ship, although that one was destroyed, I suppose. So the similar model. And you
It's
just take the
D100.
shot.
Is it
D100, please.
And I get plus 30 to this.
You do? Is that with all weapons?
I'll
Double check
read
if it's
it.
with gunnery. But roll the
Says-
100 and we'll figure it out.
It just says add of lethal to
I'm
any
pretty sure
critical
that-
injury result inflicted on opponents.
Fantastic. Yeah, go for it. Roll it for me, sir.
Oh, so 49.
You can roll again and choose the other one if you want.
Oh, okay.
Basically have advantage to kill them.
72.
Oh.
Plus 30. 102.
I want
Not-
you to choose 102, did you say?
Yeah, so 49 or 102.
Your choice,
Wait a
sir.
minute.
Would you rather?
Do you not know what they are?
As much as it pains me, I'm gonna go with. I've got to go with 102, right? My aim as Z is to do as much damage as possible.
So you hit a shield overload again. This has already happened in this combat. The ship's shields completely fail. Decrease the defense of all defense zones to 0. The critical hit cannot be repaired until the end of the encounter. The ship suffers 2 points of system strain. If the ship or vehicle is without defense, reduce armor by 1 until the critical hit is repaired. So they're gonna lose that black dice against them, which is bad for them. Also, the damage to the Crate Fang is 6. So I will put that on there.
I think.
Forget that -6 plus.
I also think I'm just gonna use the extra advantage to reduce strain again in case I need it for whatever reason.
Wise. Love it.
Whoa.
All right, is that your turn, Z?
Yes, I believe
At
so.
the top of the initiative, then Hondo's turn. We'll quickly do this. Hondo, nothing has changed to alter his course, so he. You hear him tumble into the Great Fang. I'm here. Go, close the door. And with that, we'll take our break because I am cautious of the time. It is 10 to 9, so we'll take a break as Hondo lands on the ship. We'll take a quick 5-10 minute break, and we'll be right back with the rest of this encounter. So stick around, and we'll see you in a minute. Hello, and welcome back to the second half of tonight's episode. The first half consisting of an enormous space battle. The party seem to have got themselves whipped up in the middle of episode 5, or at least have caused episode 5 to occur within this timeline. Right now, the rebels have come to help fight the singular Star Destroyer and few TIE fighter squadrons, and Ewan, you would be correct to assume that. As well as this one, which you know to be Inquisitor vessel flying its way towards you. Alright, that is where we'll pick up. So, we are still in initiative order, and I believe it is one of your guys' turns. None of you have gone this round.
When that ship comes into, well, it's here now. Does Bip get an initial sense?
You immediately can feel the dark side of the Force present.
Okay. Is there a way?
But you're using the Force right now to hold out, to hold on to these
yeah, so
train carriages.
I can't really fuck. I can't
So
really
if you do
fucking
another
anything
action,
else,
then you're
really.
going to drop that action.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
But you can see this ship just gliding silently through the battlefield.
Yeah. Okay, as
Oh, yes. That's perfect.
can I, as like a maneuver? I don't know if this would make the check easier. I don't know. It's your discretion. But could I move the train closer to the ship?
You can move it towards you, yeah?
All I'm thinking is when the check goes, like if there's a check, like if we punch it, it's closer, so I haven't got as a hold on
Already
as
punched
far a distance.
Yeah,
No, like when
you're
we
already
go.
flying fast. But once you
Yeah,
get
but
to
like when we
hyperspace, I know what
go
you're saying. You just want
hyperspace, yeah.
You just want
So
it as
can
close to the ship as possible. I would say, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. You
so-
can use the force. You're using the force move. You hold on, you pull, and you see the containers flying towards the ship. In the vacuum of space, there is nothing to stop them from impacting. No, I'm joking. You're using the force. You managed to. I'll allow that.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be bit. There's nothing else I can really do in this situation because I'm holding on.
Yeah.
I need
Alright,
to jump.
cool. Who's up next?
I'll go. And I will. Why is Kalel saying that? And I will jump to hyperspace.
Okay, so you're gonna have to make an astrogation check. 1 difficulty. The silhouette of your ship is 4. So by default, it takes 4 rounds to go to hyperspace in combat. Every success you roll is going to reduce that by 1. However, as you begin to punch into hyperspace, the additional weight and lag of these huge starship containers is going to increase that by 2. So it's going to be 6 is the one to beat now.
I do think I gave Zakin a blue dice on my last go.
You did.
Just a reminder.
It did. And I've got 1.
So this is a
I guess
1
myself.
difficulty check. So you're going to have how many blue dice?
1 that's on my sheet.
Alright, that'll be the
1
one. I
that's
think I
on
told you,
top.
right, to put it on there.
Yeah.
You gave yourself... Wait, wait. You gave yourself 1 on your next thing, didn't you, on your turn?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you should have 2 blue dice. So go ahead and add that. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, okay.
And
But is it successes that count?
Yeah.
we're only looking for successes here. I believe we just ignore everything else. Let me just double check the action. Punch it. No, hyperspace.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we just ignore failures. It doesn't matter about those. Go for it. Roll it for me, Seth. Let's see what happens.
Boom!
Ooh.
5 rounds as you hear as the ship just clunks, and you can feel the hyperspace beginning to charge up, but it's not as instant as it usually is.
For fuck's sake.
You can use
Right.
that 4 advantage still though, because you did succeed on the check. Damn, that That is unlucky.
Yeah, a blue to Sam and a blue to Tooks rolls.
Blue to Sam, blue to Took. Guys, add that to your things.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, who's up next?
I'll go.
I don't know why I said Sam and Took.
I'm just took now. I'm gonna run over to the guns. We've got. It's like on my way, basically. We've got both people in guns, right?
That's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna
C's down
go to
below,
hot.
because the Bibib's up top.
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna go to Hondo then.
Bib's not shooting.
Bibib's not shooting. He's just sat in the seat, holding on to the
See, sit on his lap.
trains.
Hey, you alright, old man?
Oh. You watch as he like pulls off the. Did you close the landing bay door? Otherwise, you're all dead right now.
I guess I think I'd have. Yeah.
Once the airlock. Yeah, we'll say that you're allowed to do that. He just pulls his helmet off and falls to the ground. I think I'm going to vomit. And he just.
Not on my ship.
Just chucks up a little bit on the floor. Oh, I said I would never do that again. And then he stands up and just looks out the little porthole towards his ship, which is just being explosions rippling across it now.
Told you need a new ship. Right. Get to the pit. We gotta brace ourselves.
All right. Cool. Anything else to attend to?
I never know what to do in these kind of. Yeah, I don't think I can't think of anything. I'll just let someone else with a bigger brain than me go.
That's none of us, otherwise we'll be out of this mess already.
So, for the sake of not rolling and extending this combat more than it needs to, right now, the only things on the initiative that are going to count are yourself, Hondo, and that Inquisitor vessel. All the other ships seem to be locked into a dogfight now. This back and forward. You watch as the X-Wings and the TIE Fighters curve around each other, continuing to fire at one another. You watch as these X-Wings now, which are struggling to communicate with each other, the Striker seems to veer off towards the two Corvettes that have just appeared, but his TIE Fighter squadron do not follow his orders, as they did not receive them. And they continue to fly with the Inquisitor vessel down towards the other rebels, towards Hoth. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the Star Destroyer gunner from initiative, and I'm just gonna do all of the other ships on the rebels counter. You know what I'm saying? And I will change officer. Can I edit it? I guess I can't. To the Inquisitor ship. And I'll just make that 1-3 instead of the Star Destroyer. It seems like, for the most part, the Star Destroyer has stopped. Its focus is not on you now. You watch as these huge Corvettes begin to... all their batteries begin to fire as one of them moves its way around towards the large kind of like bulbous, some of you might know to be like the shield generator on the bottom of the Star Destroyer there. It begins to angle itself. The Inquisitor ship is going to spend its turn. They're going to use all their maneuvers to try and match your speed and just follow you. So they're at 4 speed as well now, which means they will take some damage as I'm not doing system chain for them, so they'll gain +3 damage. Alright, they're following you guys. You see that ship just silently gliding through the battlefield. Next player.
I mean, seeing this ship following, I'm gonna aim, maneuver, and fire again.
Sure thing. So it'll be the same roll as before.
I've added 1 blue. Do you want me to add the second blue dice on my end?
You have one from
From
Zakian, right?
Zakian, yeah.
Sure, yeah, you can do blue dice. I will just add the. They don't have any defense anymore because you knocked their shields out last time you fired at them.
Please crit them again.
So go for it, Z.
My dice pool was just closed and I can't reopen it, so we'll see if it actually adds the blue dice.
Okay, interesting.
No.
Did you click on the little blue header to minimize it? You did add blue dice, and you do hit. As another blast of the ship's lasers hit them, they will take that damage again. But still, it seems like the natural armor and the sturdiness of the ship, the blast ricochets off the side.
Okay. And yeah, I think that's all I can really do.
All right, next player who hasn't gone yet in this turn. Is it Zakin when? Took when? Is it Kalal?
I've been.
Yeah, I can't remember
I don't think you.
because we went for a break. I don't remember which round it was that I went.
It must have been because you haven't been since we came back from break. I don't think.
No. Okay. In which case, then I guess I'll go.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna scan the enemy with that one, and try and just continue to reach out. I'm basically this entire time I've not been conversing with anyone except for like blurting things out, just with my eyes closed. So that will be a perception check. I get a blue dice on that. I don't know if you want to do it on your end.
You can have the blue dice. What level perception check is it?
It is 3.
Sure thing. You can add any blue dice.
I'm hoping I haven't been missing out on adding something else to this. I don't think it's that different check. Coolio. Right, a perception check. Boom. Let's go. And click the button of perception wherever it is. There we go. God,
Unlucky.
fucking damn it! Not again.
Which ability were you trying to use there? Sorry, was that the?
Scan the enemy.
Yeah. So you tried to do, the similar thing again. Stay calm. Follow what Bit-Bip's instructed you to do. Reach out, but this time you just cannot. Seems like as this vessel is getting closer, or at least following you, you just cannot get through.
Yeah, it's looking like that. Now, I don't think I have anything that specifically is as a maneuver. I think everything I have is an action. Oh, I just want to check that it isn't. Yeah, as an action. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do as my maneuver. I'm gonna give another assist to Zakian with the blue dice.
Add that to your sheet, Zakin.
And that'll be it for me.
Fantastic. Hondo is just gonna use his turn to move through the ship and go wherever you told him to go, to like hunker down, and just try and stay out of the way because he can't really benefit you guys right now with the ship you're on. So that'll be him. Next player, back to the top of the initiative now. So we'll say on each of Zakin's turns will be when the counter. In fact, actually, at the top of initiative each time, the counter will go down. So now it's 4 more turns. You hear the hyperdrive beginning to hum like.
Is there a way that we can speed that up?
I will allow Zakin to roll again, but that could be at your detriment. You can restart the process, but you could go back to 5 turns. You could go back to 6 turns.
Okay, I see.
Who's going first?
Oh,
Which one's the Inquisitor's ship? Is it this
The
one?
big,
This
like,
one
shuttle-looking
there.
one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. On my go, I will pilot as far away from it as I can.
Sure.
How
So
far
you're
can I
already
get?
going your max speed, so you guys just continue to fly away from them, now leaving Hondo's ship behind, just flying as far as you can. Trying to
Oh wait,
stay-
but they're flying at the same speed, aren't they?
They are flying at the same speed as you, so
So yeah, so they're not gonna get any closer.
they won't gain on you. They'll just continue
No.
like following you along.
Oh, okay. Then can I like put it in autopilot so it just keeps going straight?
Yeah. Is space.
Or I can just go. Or I can just go. Get out! Just keep going that way. And then I'm gonna hop out of my seat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run. And I'm gonna do damage control.
Nice. You get to
Try
run a
and
mechanics
keep
check, right?
Mhm.
Which difficulty does
So
it
it
say?
says it's less than. The whole trauma is less than half its threshold. Is that right?
I believe it's less than half right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. You have 16 out of 22, so that's actually more than half. You have more than 11.
Wait, we've taken 16 damage.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, you have more than half your... I forget, wounds count up. You have 16 damage to your whole threshold right now.
Oh, balls. Okay, then it's gonna be... It's gonna be a 2 difficulty.
That sounds pretty good. You have you guys on your sheet already, so you can go ahead and roll when you're ready. Nice.
Oh.
Big success.
Right,
So,
I don't know how that works.
which one is this?
I think I just spend it.
Is it manual repair or is it?
It does +1 whole trauma per uncancelled success, so it heals 2 whole trauma.
Where is this?
And then I
Damage control, right? Got it.
and then I have a advantage and a triumph to spend.
Yeah, you can spend those.
And I'll give a blue dice to whoever goes next.
With the advantage
Mm-hmm.
and with the triumph. I mean, you can upgrade everyone's next piloting gunnery, computers, or mechanics jet with that. You can also turn the tide of battle.
Huh?
It says. If you look, certain things are
Oh, yeah.
spend a triumph to do this.
And the time of e.g. destroy a capital ship, shield generator, losing obscurity.
Destroy
Then
a
can
capital
I-
ship.
Is
Could
it the
I-
Star Destroyer, a capital ship?
Yeah, you could destroy their
It
shield
says
generator.
shield.
You
Not
can't
the whole
destroy
thing.
the ship.
Then
I
can
know,
I,
that's what
can
can I
he
use
said.
that triumph to drop the Inquisitor's ship's speed by how many? 2? Is that fair?
I'd go as far as to say you can just turn their engines off if you want. If you could
Oh,
destroy
yeah.
it, if you can stop a capital ship's shield generator, you can totally stop a small ship's
turn
engine, right?
Can I turn off their oxygen supply?
No, that's not fun for me.
Could I roll up? Can I use light side to turn off their oxygen supply?
That seems pretty dark side, bro. So we'll flavour
I
this.
use dark
Zakian.
side.
You're in the. You run out
Yeah,
of the
I'll turn off their
cockpit.
engine.
You run out of the cockpit and you start patching the ship up where and whenever you can see damage occurring inside. And you still have this like untapped potential that obviously Bip was ignored.
I know.
What an arsehole.
It's a gun, isn't it?
And you just have this sudden urge, and you reach out, and it's almost like you're working on another engine on another ship somewhere, and in the cockpit, those of you who can see the Inquisitor ship, and those of you in the guns, you just see it like begin to drop back from your own ship at quite a fast pace, as its movement speed drops to 0. Nice. Very clutch.
Very good.
Really cool.
Who's next?
God, what do I do?
And then Zakin shouts out, "I did that!"
You just hear that echoing through the halls. Who's next, guys?
Okay, to be sort of useful. I don't know what you're going to count as an action or not. Basically, I want to swap positions
You can move.
while keeping hold of the stuff.
As long as you don't break vision with it.
Oh, shit. I mean, I could stay in there though, right?
You know what? you've already got hold of the object, so I'm going to allow you to briefly change to another window. That seems fair, or whatever. Like,
Okay, so effectively, I want to move from the gun to the cockpit,
yeah, that's fine. You can totally do that.
and while I'm doing that, I want to call for Desi to go and get on the gun.
Sure. Desi exists.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah, remember him? Yeah, I forgot about him too.
Yeah, I
This is in
did.
the cupboard. They don't
Desi's-
realise
He's charging.
what's going on.
He's charging.
Understand. Orders understood. Alright, sure.
Yeah,
You run into the cockpit. You can still feel
Yeah.
your hold on the train intact.
Yeah.
Alright, who's next?
Well, like, I guess he would have passed me on his way through, right?
Who? Bip.
Bip, bip, yeah.
Yeah, he would
I
have.
see he's left the cockpit. Yeah, because I'm not filling the cockpit yet. Seeing he's moved, I'm gonna move into the gunner seat.
So sure, you hear him shout out to Desi, and then you just run up and jump on the gun.
Thanks for keeping this seat warm. I load it up. I don't know if it's an action. Or...
It'd be a maneuver to go and man the gun.
Yeah. And I'll take a shot at the oncoming ship. None of the TIE fighters are coming towards us, are they? Are they?
I mean, some of them look like they might, but they're pretty far back right now. And then you watch as you sit down. That's when that happens, where the ship like begins to drop back as your speed is now 4 times faster than theirs.
Oh, nice.
But you can go ahead and
these guys are closer, right?
the ones down there, yeah,
Are
they're
they-
fighting. They all look pretty damaged. It looks like the X-wings are doing a real good job fighting those down
Oh,
there.
if they're doing a good job, I'll just fire at the Inquisitor ship. Yeah, I wanted to show off.
Sure
But
thing.
they're doing.
It's
Still
just
their
going to be a
kill.
2 difficulty check. They don't have any ability to defend.
I got a blue dice from Zakian. Did that drop off after the round, or did I have to use that within the round?
Oh, no,
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 didn't
to keep it.
Did you go before me?
I just didn't use it last time because I didn't really do any checks last time.
I'll allow it to stick.
Yeah, well, it was your next roll.
Oh,
if you didn't-
is that
That is a
Oh.
crit.
Jesus?
That is a crit.
Oh,
And
that's
they have already
strong.
suffered a crit, so roll a d100 and plus 10 onto whatever you already plus.
It's the same one. It's the
That
same
would
one.
put it at
No,
101.
but another 10.
So it'll be 101.
Yeah, the last one was 100. No, the last one was
Yes.
102.
So with the 10, it would be 101. Why would it be another one? Another
Oh,
10?
it wouldn't be another one. I thought because crits, I thought they accumulate another 10 each
They
time.
Oh
do.
yeah, no,
but
because
it's-
it's the second crit.
It's only the second crit, so it would just be
So-
plus 10.
Just be plus
No,
10.
it'd be
okay.
plus 20 on a second
Because
crit.
Oh no,
don't
that was
have
just
anything
that
for
was
the-
just Z's. That was just Z's ability, wasn't it?
Z had an ability. yeah.
Oh, do you not have anything that increases
But I'll
crit?
tell you what I'll do.
No, I don't know.
Here's what we'll do.
Oh, okay.
Because you've already overloaded their shields, I'll bump it down to the next crit of injury. Engine damage. The ship or vehicle's maximum speed is reduced by 1 point to a minimum of 1
There's a minus 1, it's going backwards.
until the crit is repaired. So now, if they manage to get their engine working again, they will only be able to reach a top speed of 1 lower than your ship. So,
I feel bad. We've
useful.
double crit them.
fucking
Fuck
good.
'em.
And that's also 6 damage.
They fuck them up every time they're hit, man. They show it. They gotta give up.
And their ship
Yeah.
is beginning to, like smoke a little bit sputtery fire on the side that goes out pretty quickly on the one of the wings, one of the arms. Anything else in your turn? All right, fantastic. On the rebels' turn,
fire.
so
Oh,
the
shit.
X-wings, you watch as they fire another final like blast.
Oh my god, Sam's a floating head.
3 of the TIE fighters explode, but unfortunately 2 of the X-wings are taken out in that exchange.
Oh,
The other TIE fighters move in to join that
Oh.
fray. The
no.
you don't know what's going on aboard the Imperial shuttle, but right now it isn't moving at all. The TIE fighter continues to fly towards these corvettes, doesn't realise he's on his own, and then this corvette at the bottom here just absolutely just annihilates it with a barrage of lasers, and it blows up. You watch as the North Corvette, the one seemingly acting much more aggressively, fires on all thrusters. And you watch as this bulkhead of the Corvette rams into the bottom of the Star Destroyer.
Oh,
You
rammer.
watch as it just explodes. They seem to have done some significant damage there as the Star Destroyer is kind of knocked off course and off angle. So they take a bunch of damage there.
I wonder how much bloody health that Star Destroyer has.
Do you want me to tell you?
Kind of want to know,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna.
Yeah.
You watch now.
More than 100.
As Hondo places his hand on one of the portholes and looks out as his ship explodes for a final time and is now dead.
Oh,
Rip.
Oh no, what a shame.
The
Now
Inquisitor
we're
ship,
gonna
Right,
try
well-
and tag along with us.
it does
No, 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 we're
something.
not enough.
Yeah.
You guys are up.
Drop them off on the stuff. I'm sorry.
Who hasn't been this round? Z and Kalal?
Me. I am very. I think now that and I see like the engine, you know, slow and it's not gaining on us anymore. I want to see if I can look through my scope and I want to see if I can see who's in that cockpit because I want to be able to confirm whether it's the Inquisitor we've fought before or not.
You can make a pretty difficult perception check. I'll give you a blue dice for the scope.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a black dice because it has the tinted windows.
Okay.
Go for it. It is a crit, which we have ruled as it overrides overrides failures. But just remind me, what's your
Yeah.
stress at right now, Z?
Try it,
It
mate.
is
Try it.
at 8.
Okay. So you take 2 strain for the threat. As you zoom in with your scope and you try to, the ship is still, bumping around as it flies. Their ship itself it has these kind of like red tinted windows that you have to really, really try hard to look through. But in the pilot's seat, you do see a familiar individual with this orange skin and a metal face mask with these metallic eyes. It seems to be the Keldor Inquisitor you had fought previously.
Okay. I'm gonna neglect to tell everyone that at this point in time.
You do spot with that roll as well, his arm made of complete, like his whole right arm made of metal, cybernetic.
best guy arm.
That'd be sick.
Can you
No,
spot
yeah.
a
Thanks, Jay.
your Padawan lightsaber?
Oh, no.
I think I'm gonna use my maneuver to just over my comm to everyone in the Great Fang. These Inquisitors aren't shit, and just assist.
All right.
They're not
Who's up
shit.
next? Kalal. Here's what I'm going to say. For all intensive purposes, you guys are in a less dangerous scenario than you were a minute ago. The ship pursuing you has no engines. The main ship itself is in a completely separate battle, as well as the TIE fighters. I'm going to allow you guys to choose if you want to stay in initiative or not. You guys can drop initiative and fly away right now. Or we can keep playing out the turns.
I think...
It feels like to me that you guys have succeeded in the encounter.
Yeah. Zakian's the one to punch us, right? We've already been punched. I mean,
No.
yeah.
Well, we need to.
I left
go
the
on.
seat and I told
The,
I left the seat to Kalal.
The
Keep going
hyperdrive
straight.
is
Oh,
already
yeah.
like in the process of powering up.
And the hyperdrive's that's just powering
Yeah.
now.
What I'm saying is, I feel
Oh,
like for
yeah.
me at least, the encounter has been succeeded. You guys have.
Succeeded, yeah.
You guys are now flying away at incredible
Where-
speed compared to any of the other Imperials that are chasing you.
I'm gonna go to the cockpit and I want to find out something because I realised we've been decide something.
Sorry,
Uh,
go for it.
I want to go to the cockpit and talk to whoever's there. As soon as it's Desi.
You see, Kalal.
Kalal.
Oh, Sklar.
In the cockpit.
Yeah.
Where are we heading?
I'm kind of in a bit of a trance, but I guess as we kind of get further away, it will break me out of it.
Zakian, where did you set the nav computer to go to?
Didn't.
Well, then I'm
It
gonna
was just
go
going
ahead.
in a direction.
I'm gonna go
You're
ahead
gonna
and
roll
say
for
that
random.
Roll a random.
Well, the original plan.
I would say that
It's
your
going
plan
south
was
from where we
Mustafa.
are.
Yeah.
It's going south. If that's Hoth, it's going south of Hoth.
What if we're the other side of the planet?
There is no north and south in space.
Yeah, there.
There is on
I
the
think-
map though. There is
I
on the
think-
map.
I think Mitch
On the other
was
galactic map.
Mitch was getting the Brigade of Mustafa.
You got it, Mustafa.
My gut says that if you had made the emergency plan to go to Mustafa,
That
It
was
was,
the.
it was
I was
discussed.
joking. God damn it, I was
I
joking.
No,
don't,
It was
I-
think, I don't
discussed.
think Zakian knew that. Zakian didn't put anything in the nav.
True, Zakian wasn't with us en route to Hoth from Bespin when we made that plan, was he?
you would have to have chosen somewhere. So you're saying you just picked a random
Yeah.
planet.
No,
Yeah,
we were just in a panic. We got into orbit, and then there was a Star Destroyer. Why did we have to have something in?
That's what
Because you need to
hyperspace
tell it where
does.
you're
Well,
going.
I mean,
otherwise you wouldn't be going to
technically-
hyperspace.
Technically, we
Oh,
would be
yeah.
going into like deep space if we
Right.
didn't have a planet in the nav, right? If we literally just
You would
punched
just
it
be
in a
like-
random direction, we'd go into deep space.
You know what? That sounds fun. That's what's happening.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah, sod it. So the
But
ship's just
we're
heading
not
in a
in
direction. The ship is just heading in a direction. I like that.
We'll never find us just randomly somewhere.
Now we don't know where we're going.
All right. So, is there anything that you guys are doing in the next? We'll say in the next like 30 seconds as you hear the hyperdrive like getting towards that peak of its power up.
Bip's gonna sit down. Sit down cross-legged and try and enter that trance while holding on to this cargo
All right.
before we make the jump.
As the jump is about to occur, Bip, I need you to make
This could be all the loot lost, guys.
a check of some kind.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna ask.
I did assist, so would he get an extra blue?
It depends on the type of check, right? Or is no wait with assist is it?
No, he just did an assist, yeah.
Yeah, assist.
I'm gonna
If we- if-
ask.
But if we're out of initiative, does that still?
Yeah,
count?
that's why I was one.
It will still count.
Okay.
A discipline check.
Pressure. Do it.
I'm gonna make it.
It's bare.
In this moment, as you reach out in the force and try to push your abilities further than you have ever before, pulling an object through hyperspace is an incredible feat. Gonna make it 4 purple dice.
Okay.
And a red.
Fuck off.
You can go ahead and roll when you're ready. Have you added the blue dice to
Roll.
your sheet?
Roll what, though?
A discipline check.
Discipline.
Oh, discipline. That didn't come through on my end.
My bad. Did you put the blue dice on your sheet, or do you want me to add it?
I have put a blue dice on.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh,
This is gonna be the most
lucky,
close roll
lucky.
Oh.
in a single session. That's
You-
insane.
Bip, you
Fuck.
focus on your lived experience, everything you have managed to learn about the ways of the Force, and you put it all into practice. Using the Force itself was never your strong point, but
No.
right now, that is all behind you as you grip on harder than you ever have before, and the ship lunges into hyperspace, and you see behind you the train cars as you blip away from this battlefield. To another moment of safety in a direction that you don't know where. But here you are.
Oh. Well, I don't know how we made out of that one. I don't know. Did we get the cargo?
It's
You can see out the cockpit windows the train cars
Bip
following
is just
along.
motionless and he's not moving.
You guys look
Oh,
at Pip,
he's-
and
he's-
literally he is levitating
he's-
off the floor right now.
Yeah, in the middle of the cockpit, I'm just there, just.
He's like in one of his full meditation modes.
Oh, to think I didn't even believe in this crap, and look, it's using it for profit. I like this.
What are you guys doing in the aftermath of that?
I think Z will like climb up the ladder from the gun and walk into. Is everyone in the cockpit right now?
Yeah, I think I'm in the cockpit.
Yeah, most people are.
Hello.
And Bip is Bip in the cockpit?
As you
Yeah,
enter
I'm
the
in-
cockpit, you see
middle
Bip
of the floor.
Bip just like floating in one of his full force meditation modes.
Okay, I am gonna walk in, grab Turt, and start pulling him out of the cockpit towards the like little seating area, and kind of like move my hand to usher everyone to come out with me.
What?
And I'll pull him into the little lounge area.
Sure.
And once we're all in there, kind of let Took go. Our old Inquisitor friend is still alive.
What?
What? The one we dismembered and then dusted. Zakium.
I don't know how, but he was piloting the ship. I did not want to say anything in Bip's presence.
Are you sure you didn't get your sensors knocked out on the heist? It can't be.
I am certain, Took.
Well, they're gonna be following us. Mark did some damage to the ship, and they're gonna send. Who knows who after us? We need to jump somewhere else.
Where are we even going?
Ask the navigator.
I just punched it.
Yeah.
I
Shit.
didn't set a coordinate.
Well,
Don't scary, man. There's a lot of
So-
ships out there.
it's all good. It's all good. You all get your pro bono for that. Got your pro bono right here. Got a little celebratory. You wanna smoke?
I do not want your boner, Took.
Whoa! I didn't say- I was giving that to you. I said pro bono, not pro boner. I may have a pro boner, but I'm not giving it to you.
Took just stares at you, his senses like look you up and down.
Did you not get off?
Interesting.
Did you not get off?
All that, we got out of there. I guess droids can't get off.
Get off the ship.
Ah, never mind.
You never cease to confuse me. Can I want to go and have a little. I'll just after Took said some stuff to me I don't understand. I'll just turn and walk towards the cockpit, and I want to see if I can get an idea of what direction the ship is going in, or where it's
Direction?
Sure.
towards.
Make a astrogation check
Astrogation.
as you attempt to read the nav computer and figure out like your bearings of where you are and what's going on. You think
Zakin
you're
will come
heading...
as well.
You
Can
think-
Zakin go as well and assist him with it and give him a blue dice on the roll?
He's already rolled, I'm afraid.
I already rolled it.
Oh, success anyway, never mind.
you believe you're heading in the direction of like the sky system or Thakwa, like that kind of towards the real outer rim areas, like. But you're really unsure which way, which side of Hoth you were on when you departed, and which space is disorienting. Unfortunately, it's your best guess. That level of threat.
So, to change direction, you have to come out of hyperspace, right, and then go back
That's
in.
right.
Don't want to risk that just now.
Hondo walks into the cockpit. You see him like taking off his spacesuit. Oh, that was Not good.
What do you mean not good? We're breathing, aren't we? Another day to...
That ship meant a lot to me, Took.
I know I can be callous, but I know it meant a lot to you. Yes. The ship you picked me up in. It'll be missed, sorely.
Perhaps
We can get you a new one,
in
though.
her honor.
A drink? Yeah.
I'll see what I can find. Where is it we're heading, by the way?
Toward into the very, very distant outer rim. I can't pinpoint exactly, but I'm reluctant to drop out of hyperspace this early.
Yes, I was going to say, it's best we just coast for now, huh?
Certainly.
Alright, well, where's that little service droid of yours? He goes off to find R5.
Well, seeing he's gone, I'm gonna look to someone who's near me. Who else is in the...
I mean,
Oh, we're not in the
you are in the
cockpit.
cockpit right now, yeah.
Make sure he don't come back in. Oh, make a quick call. I'm gonna head over to the long-range comms and put in Xerox's details.
Sure.
Give him a quick call. See if he picks up.
Is this your last words?
No, you scaly fuck. We're alive, and we've got all the cargo.
So where
Now, we're not making off. We're not making off with it. We're just getting somewhere safe, making a few skips, so we're not tracked, okay? It's in your best interest to trust my word. That's all you've got.
Certainly looks like you're making off a bit. I wonder what Zorum would have to say about that.
Easy. I'm going to report that to Zorum. I'll make sure you're compensated.
Make a negotiation check.
Have the spice worn off yet? Or
That would be the end of the encounter, yeah. Same
so
with you,
it started to
Min.
war up?
Oh, you're so lucky you had spice for that. Imagine that check with 2 black dice involved. as
Yeah, boy.
well. dear.
So I make this with 2 black dice, right? Do you want to put them in, or shall I put them in?
If you could add them.
Yeah, 2 black. And what was it? Negotiations.
Negotiation,
Right.
please, with
Yeah,
Xerox.
this is an impossible check, I'm sure. Ready?
Go for it.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You're not in a good position to negotiate right
Oh my
now.
God.
You have no favor with the Black Suns, and now it would be so satisfying to make out that you are running off with the loot. I
You'd
stand to
like that,
gain
wouldn't you?
much from watching you suffer.
Alright. Play it that way. I only favour you. You're a day good for nothing. Slave trader. We don't deal with the ilks of you. Now get off my comms. Tap him off.
Alright. I like it.
He's bluffing, by the way.
Huh? They could do that.
He would have no reason to report us to Zarum yet. If he does, we have no reason not to make off with the goods. Also, it would be a failure of his.
You're right. You're right. We'll recontact him. I was bluffing as well. I don't really want the Black Suns on our tail.
Alright. So you guys drift in hyperspace for a while. flying out towards the outer rim just to try and shake the trail, wondering about what kind of epic battle you've left behind and who would be victorious, a single Star Destroyer and its TIE Fighter legions, or what remains of the rebellion. Where you arrive when you exit from hyperspace, and the fate of that battle will be a story for next time, as we're going to wrap it up there this evening.
I can't believe we actually made it out
Yeah,
in
me
a good
too.
position as well.
I'm so glad that went down like it did. What a clutch roll to crit there for BitBip as well. There was a lot of
Oh,
moments
mate.
there where you guys
There were
did
so many
awesome stuff.
triumphs.
Yeah,
It was
there were
insane.
so many
It's good shit.
impactful triumphs. That absolutely flew by as well. But I think where we played for like 4.5 hours last week, it's nice to end this one a little bit early and figure out what direction the game's going in now. What a fantastic session. I did give you guys XP last week, right? I have a weird memory of not
Yeah,
doing that.
no,
but I
you did.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
You totally
No, you
did
didn't.
me out of more. Yeah, you totally. I did not remember doing it. This week, I'm going to go big again. That was fantastic. I'm going to give 15 to everyone.
Woo!
What a session. If there's anything anyone feels like they deserve more for, speak now.
The clutch roll at the end.
I think everyone made clutch
For
rolls though.
bringing,
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna,
bringing
I'm
the
gonna
freight
say,
up.
the thing with stuff like that is like, it was reward enough being able to like achieve that, right?
Yeah,
For
okay.
me,
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
extra
How much did you say,
XP
sorry?
is for like personal development
15
arcs
next
and
week.
things like that.
15. Okay.
15 to everyone.
Zakian, personal development, Zakian, touching into the Force to take out the engine.
I'll give you 5.
Whee.
I had that in mind.
Right, if you don't try, you don't get. I'm gonna be a proper little gremlin here. Like just figuring out that it is the same Inquisitor.
You're pushing my plot forwards, so yeah, go on, have 5.
Nice.
You're helping me out, so I'll reward you for it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling generous, and I was gonna let you have more XP for your birthday, but I didn't give Jay that, did I?
That means he's coming.
Straight on your birthday, so I'm not gonna give it. What a fantastic session! I'm gonna go ahead and post all the links you need in the chat for everyone on screen. So please go ahead and follow their personal channels for all the content that they produce on YouTube and on Twitch. There's a lot of good content to be had in this group. And I know it's a little bit spammy, but there it is. We should, as far as I'm aware, be back live next Monday. I know, like I've said a few times now, the schedule as of recently has been a little spotty, but we seem to be in clear waters again. So please drop a follow to the channel if you haven't already. Come on, we're like the best Star Wars TTRPG show out there. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I actually don't know of many others, so that's really ignorant for you to say. But back yourself, you know what I'm saying? Back your own horse.
Nah,
Don't
we
be
are.
that
We
pushy.
are.
I
We're in
watched
the
one.
bag.
I found one from Norwich, which I was supposed
nice.
to take note of them, and I was like, "That's my home." I was like, "Oh, they
You got to rep the
do in
home.
Norwich." Yeah.
Let's 1v1 them.
Yeah. Okay.
Battle Royale, our
Yes,
characters versus theirs.
They don't want
Yeah.
this.
They don't want the smoke.
They don't want
No.
it. They don't want this. Well, what a fantastic session, guys. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much in the chat, Woody, Pricky Pete. I've seen you in there as well. I saw you in there earlier, Liz as well. What a fantastic stream. I'm really on a high right now. Happy birthday tomorrow, Dean. Hope you have a good one.
Happy birthday.
And
Yes.
until next Monday, please stay safe and may the Force be with you. Bye-bye.
I.